I think he's a great talent. I mean, I really do. I've seen quite a bit of his work on TV. I think he's great. But it's what you just said. If he's not here, like, it doesn't matter how good he is. I mean, if he's not here and you don't have access to him, like...
You take a refresher, it's a refresher, but you keeping me out of the ring for all of training does nothing to help me get better.
Disagree.
I don't know what a gato is, but it sounds terrifying.
Brother.
What?
It's a cat.
It's a cat.
For cat.
It's
Don't you ever question any agent or anybody in a position of leadership here taking anything home again.
I spoke to Titus. I asked him, I told him the importance of what we have going on, when I need him in to film. It wasn't even like me, it was like, Vince really needs you to come in so you can get these things filmed. I wanted to have at least another pre-tape with him on episode 4.
Yeah.
And the soonest he can get in is the 14th, which is 2 days before the taping for the next 2 episodes.
So
it's like
all the shows would have been done. And see, that's
our main storyline.
Well, see, that's another thing, guys. Like, honestly, I think he's a great talent. I mean, I really do. I've seen quite a bit of his work on TV. I think he's great. But it's what you just said. If he's not here, like, it doesn't matter how good he is. I mean, if he's not here and you don't have access to him, like, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, it's frustrating just because that's one of our main storylines. That's the storyline that honestly I'm more focused on than the title storyline. I think that's going to be the thing that draws people is him versus Nikita.
I agree.
But it's hard right now just because I don't know. I don't know if it has something to do with the issues that him and I have had in the past. If that's why he doesn't want to come in, or if it's his personal life, I know, is crazy right now, and he's got a lot of stuff going on, but at the same time, it's like you said, we're trying to run a business here, and I need for him to come in and film these things. And when it's not me asking, it's you asking, and that still isn't enough. Like, okay, I'm going to make, my weeks are really, really tough, but I'm going to make sure I'm in at least one night next week.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't show me a lot, level of commitment that I need for my main storyline. You know what?
Like, that's what it is. It's commitment. Okay, Titus, you ready to go, right?
I'm ready, sir.
Where is we need Hoodie and Anaya. Oh, I think we could do. Let's do this because I think this could be like more visual. Like, I think it's you're on this. I think Anaya, you're sitting on the floor. You guys are just bullshit laughing, passing he still got the coke. Bro, this is going like half a mile an hour. Like, it's going so slow, and you walk in on it. Are you serious? What, bro? This is a strenuous workout. I haven't worked this hard in my life. Look at me, I'm sweating like a pig. And say, listen, let me tell you again. They're starting to call Nikita Brock Lesnar or whatever. You better get serious. This girl is serious, man. You want her embarrassing you in front of the entire world?
Right.
Then maybe like you can turn up the speed, like, and you can't keep up with it or something. But we got to think of a good out.
Understand that Nikita is
say to him, first of all, if you get past Ali,
if you get past Aligato, okay? I don't know what a gato is, but it is terrifying, okay?
Cat, you idiot.
It's a cat.
It's Spanish for cat.
You would know, I guess.
Bro, I love that conversation. That conversation is hysterical, bro. I love that.
Okay, so I don't know what a gato is. If you get past Aligato, I don't know what a gato is, but it sounds terrifying.
Brother, it's a cat.
It's a cat.
That's Spanish for cat.
Well, you would know, I guess.
Garfield? Is Garfield terrifying? Please. You guys yak it up. If you happen to get this I'm telling you again, have you seen Nikita?
Nikita, I'm telling you, man. Have you seen Nikita? She's out for blood. She's out. And let's not forget that it's Lockett's division on the line here. Your reputation, my reputation, your reputation. It's all on the line.
I'm taking it seriously.
Look at him.
You know,
He's got his running shoes on.
This is crap, man. You gotta up this. Up it.
That's wrong one.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
That's an incline. We gotta get this.
Okay, yeah, we can get it going.
Gotta get it moving.
gotta
Move
be
it,
No,
move it.
faster.
Get it
Let's
moving.
go. Yeah.
There you go. There you go. There you go. 3.7. That's the way.
Walk off.
That's the way.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. Now you're
Yeah.
ready for Nikita. Now you're ready.
I like the incline thing. Do the incline first, and I'll be like, brother, that's
the incline.
the incline.
You were having a hard time getting some stuff in the ring, and then Anaya kicked you and Kelly out of the ring. I kind of wanted to talk to you about that and kind of get your thoughts on that. Let me know, how you're feeling about that. I know the thing about Anaya is he's very much like me when I didn't have any responsibilities of keeping this place on an even keel.
Right.
So he just says whatever he wants, and I value that a lot. But I do understand people's personalities, and that doesn't always mix well with me.
Right.
So I just kind of wanted to get your thoughts on it and see how you're handling everything.
I mean, I understand why it happened.
Why did it happen?
Essentially, Kelly and I weren't talking to each other in the ring. She almost landed on my neck, and then we were just going way too fast, doing too much, not communicating. So we were both flustered, which ended up we weren't being safe. So I get it. I understand why it was done, but I honestly don't think we would have gotten back in the ring at all had it not been for you, which then at that point that becomes detrimental because I get it. If we need to take a refresher, it's a refresher, but you keeping me out of the ring for all of training does nothing to help me get better.
Disagree. Continue, but I'll tell you why I disagree.
Okay, and that's fine, because I know there's more to it than that, so I just took it for what it was. It is what it is.
I'll cue you in. Ready? Okay, let's go. Ready?
All right, quiet, please.
Let's start on him talking. Hey, you think after you beat Aligato, I'd have a shot with her and then pin her? Yeah.
Just pan up on the coke.
There we go. Yeah, I'll follow the coke.
Yeah, that's a great
Should
idea.
we cover it for branding issues?
Maybe.
You ready? Let's make a shot. In 3, 2.
Hey, boss, you think after you're done with Aligato, you think I got a shot? What do you think?
I don't see why not. Hoodie's girlfriend of mine? Yeah.
Hey! What is happening right now?
Hey, brother.
What is going on?
He's working out.
This is not working out.
Look at him.
Is that a bag of chips in the gym?
Brother.
Look
Look how much he's sweating.
Did you bring a bag of chips and a Coke into the gym?
We cut my lunch short.
Boss.
I'm multitasking.
Boss, I need you to listen to me, okay? I need you to listen right now. You have a match tonight with Aligato. I don't know what a gato is, but it sounds terrifying, man. It sounds terrifying, okay? Brother, you gotta hit the cat line.
Yeah, you gotta see. What's terrifying about a cat? What? Gato's a cat. Like Garfield?
Oh, yeah.
He was originally writing the whole of Milestone and doing all of it, and he came in and he was like, I don't know if I can take on all of this, and I was like, all right, well, I'll take that storyline and another storyline, and I'll take this other one too, just so you don't have to worry about it. And then that kind of fizzled into, okay, Matt and I are gonna write everything, and so it started out kind of as a favor to him so it could take the workload off of him. And then now it's I can't even get him to come in here for one night to film these tapings.
Where we go from Milestone, he's a big part of that, bro. So you need to know going in, bro, you're either on board or you're not, because he's gonna be a big piece of that, bro.
I know, in here, he wants nothing more than to be a part of this, and if this could become what he does, he'd love nothing more than that. It's just keeping the motivation level high. So I don't question his loyalty or willingness to do it. It just, I think, sometimes takes a little more discussing and convincing, I guess, if that's the right word.
I wasn't performing. There was something to learn from that. And I explained that to Kelly as well. It's just, there's obviously something for us to learn from this. There's no point in you getting as emotional as you are about it. Like, we need to learn what we need to learn and then accept it and move on. There's no reason to just beat ourselves up about it.
When was this?
About a week ago.
Yeah.
What
Like a
time?
week or two.
About what time? What time was it?
It was advanced class.
It was the Thursday class, I believe.
So about what time? Time during training? Like, was it later in training?
Later. It was like about, I want to say 45 minutes before training ended.
Okay, so he didn't kick you out of it for the entire training. He kicked you out towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my first thing.
In 3, 2. Hey, boss.
Yo.
You think I got a shot with Alligato when you're done with her? Give her a little shoulder to cry on?
Well, as long as Hoodie's girlfriend doesn't mind, I don't see why
I
not.
don't think she will.
Yo!
Hey!
What is happening right now? What is happening?
He's working
What are you
out.
doing?
Look at him. He's working
Is that a bag of chips? Is that Coke? Boss, you need to listen to me, okay? Listen. You have a match tonight with Alligato. I don't know what a gato is, but it sounds terrifying.
Brother, it's a cat.
What do you mean it's a cat?
It's a cat. It's Spanish for cat. Like,
well, you would know, wouldn't you?
Hold on. You know, it would be really funny. While he's mouthing off and you're saying it's a cat, try to put a chip in his mouth. All right?
Do not laugh. Do not laugh.
So it's going to be the first time we ever see you wrestle.
Okay.
So you're going to have a match against
Stephen Ashburn.
Does he know?
Mm-hmm. Talk to him.
Okay, so you have a match with Steven, and we want to get his character over a little bit.
Okay.
So basically, you have a good match, a good competitive match.
Steven.
But
Let's get Steven in there
it's
with.
important.
He's going over the match with Jake, so it'd be good if you want to.
Steven, I want to, obviously, he just won a big battle royal.
Yep.
Okay, so this is the first show after that.
Yes.
Okay, and listen, bro, when I write, like, we want to get everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically the idea when you have the match with him, it's his first match, you have a match, you guys have a hell of a competitive contest, a good contest, okay? It looks like you have him beat. Okay. You go for something big, whether it's off the top or whatever it is, but basically you crash and burn and wind up beating yourself.
Okay.
Ashburn, I think, is trying to maybe put away Humphrey Jacobs the first
Big
there.
swing and a miss. Momentum takes the round.
And he's got him where he wants him. And
He's on the mat, but he's not ending it right now.
what is Ashburn thinking?
I don't know. That could have been it right there. Stephen Ashburn, I think, wants to put the exclamation point on this thing.
I never see Ashburn go to the top.
No, he's
I
not.
mean, almost
he's not.
never.
He's not a top rope guy. Instead of going for the win there, he wants to ensure he's got it. But then,
that was.
Did you see Humphrey Jacobs runs into the ropes? Knocks. Rich for the rope there again. I think he's got the trucks. Ref's out of position, doesn't see it. And 3. And Humphrey Jacobs steals the win.
So you crash and burn, he takes advantage of that, pins you, celebrates like you just won the World Series. We'll get him out of there. Now I want to see you like just rip apart everything that's ringside. Okay. I want to start seeing like that temper.
Okay. And look at the frustration on Stephen Ashburn. He's tearing up the ring.
Stephen Ashburn looking like he's losing it a little bit. He's pretty disappointed with himself.
He did make a big mistake.
I mean, he has nothing to be ashamed of. It was a mistake, but he's still young too in his career.
He's tearing up.
Because the story I want to tell that I think is good with you and Tyler is the fact that he's an MMA guy.
Yeah.
Like you would assume he's the guy with the temper.
Yeah.
So I just want to see like little shades of this temper you have that we don't know about.
Okay.
And then we'll tell the story that you're more dangerous than your own partner.
Okay, and then kind of like sprinkle that throughout the match, and then after, that's kind of the...
You know what, bro? I don't even think I would sprinkle it throughout the match.
Okay.
I think it would come on the defeat.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Where now, like, you kind of forget what you're doing, and we see that side of you like we never saw before.
Yeah.
What I heard was your explanation, and that's fine. Where I'm getting less patient is and you did admit that you learn from something and you understand why, but when you go from taking 100% ownership of why you were taking out, and then they were taking out of the ring, and then putting it on. But I don't see why that's helping us at all if Anaya does this. Like, you can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been doing this?
Over a year.
What color is your shirt?
Green.
Okay. Should we have to kick you out of the ring at
No.
all for safety reasons?
No.
Do you and Kelly Shemansky come here and give us the amount of training that you should give us?
We haven't, no.
So the learning experience for you has to be, I understand my part of it. I understand that it was 100% on me.
Right, I do.
And not even put it on her. It's all Donnie could do is what Donnie can do. So you had to leave for 45 minutes, you didn't finish up, you got to think about it. She should get emotional about it. She should kick herself in the butt about it. And so should you. And you've been emotional about things, and we've had conversations and stuff.
Right.
But I think I'm pretty sympathetic. I think I'm pretty even keel. I think sometimes it's to my detriment because it allows people to kind of get away with more than they should.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, this is serious shit now. It's fun, we love it, and we have a great time, and it's pro wrestling. So we don't want to take ourselves too seriously, I guess. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the same time, we do have to take what we do very serious because this is a business, and we're trying to sell a business to people, and I need wrestlers that sell that business safely, because you can't sell that business if you're hurt.
Right.
And little things that a white shirt or somebody that's been doing this for less than 6 months is going to do, people like you and Kelly that are in green shirts shouldn't be doing that, because if you continue to do that, you should be put back in a white shirt and taken off shows. Kelly's already tasted that, and I know she's not happy about it. But up to this point, she hasn't shown me anything that would tell me I'm going to put you back on a show. I don't want you to get to that point.
Right.
So all I'm saying is, you own it 100%. It should have nothing to do with Anaya, and I don't know why he would do that, because that's not helping us any. I mean, what's taking us about trying to analyze why he did it to his fault? Instead, it should be analyzing why he did it to your fault, and then realize that when you have guys like Anaya and all the other advanced people in the ring, you take time away from them and you might hurt them. That's why.
Right, and I get that. It was just more of the issues I used to have with him and overreacting and getting like anxious about it. That's why I was like, I don't have to do that. I
What
get what
issues?
she said.
Are you ready? 3, 2.
Hey, boss, you think when you're done with Alligato, you think I got a shot? You know, give her a little shoulder to cry on you?
Well, you know, as long as Hoodie's girlfriend don't mind, sure, why not? Go for it.
No! What are you doing? What are you doing? Brother, is that a bag of chips? Of course. Is that Coke? Is that the same Coke? Brother, you need to, boss, listen to me, please. Listen, you have a match with Alligato tonight, okay? This is not gonna work. I don't know what a gato is, but it sounds terrifying.
Brother.
What?
It's a cat.
It's a cat.
For cat.
It's
I just like used to take his criticism really, really hard. Like I would get really anxious and like panicky, and now I was just like, okay, I get what you're saying. I don't like where I'm at. I don't feel this, but you're right. I haven't been here. I need to own it. It is what it is. I've learned what I need to learn from this, and I will sit here and take my lesson in stride.
So that's, I mean, I'm glad to hear you say that. I want you to, this place is an academy. You know what I mean? You're gonna have teachers you like and teachers you don't like, but that doesn't mean that the teachers you don't like don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Right.
You know what I mean? Typically, for me, the teachers that I didn't like were the people that like I ended up learning the most from. I want you to understand that we're getting to the point where, as you know, as big of a heart as he has, and as much as I try to understand people's things going on outside of this place, we are on the cusp of like it not mattering anymore. This, you know, this is gonna be eventually. This is gonna be a place where like people are gonna get weeded out. It's just gonna happen. It's happened before. It's gonna happen again. I don't want you to be one of those people because I like you. But at the same time, if you happen to be one of those people, I just know that you weren't cut out for this.
Right.
And as hard as that is for me to say, that's going to be the case for some people.
I promise you this, we are 100% dedicated to you. You have to be 100% dedicated to this. That's all we have.
I get it, 100%.
All right, get back out there. See, you and Allie were having a match. The match was not going very well. The time on it was short anyway.
2 minutes and 35 seconds.
But it was booked for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it wasn't booked as a long match.
So it was booked for about 5 minutes. You guys got two and a half minutes into it, and we pulled the plug because we decided that you guys were not safe in the ring together, and things were just looking bad. I want you to tell me I want you to tell me your thought process that night, and then talk to me about how you're feeling about it now. And yeah.
So, going into night hawk, I was really excited. I was like pumped up, and like me and Allie were both like excited. We finally got to work each other. You know, I had like my confidence up here. I was like, hell yeah, we're gonna do this. It's gonna be awesome. And then we planned out the match, and it sounded good to us. And we went over it a gazillion times. And we felt like, okay, we got it. So we get in the ring, and then it just started like we started off. We felt like she pushed me in the corner. That was all planned. And then I pushed her off. She was supposed to throw a line at me, and we both just got confused.
Okay.
Because it was supposed to be line, and I was supposed to go around.
Okay.
But I ended up going around, she didn't throw a line, and then everything after that just kind of got flustered.
Yeah.
And then we heard take it home, and we both said, what? Like, we were both like freaking out a little bit. And then we kind of just said, fuck it, let's go to the last spot. And then I got nervous in my last spot, and then left up the suplexes.
And then, from what I understand, I know Allie was upset, and Allie is Allie, so she had a little bit of she had some words for some individuals backstage. And then you, from my perspective, from where I was sitting, what I saw was you come up to question Zach, because Zach was the booker of the night. Zach didn't tell you guys to take it home, though. And I think you know that now.
Yeah,
But
now I know. I went to go check on her because I was worried about what was going on with her, like if she was mad at me or what was going on. So I ran to her and I asked, I was like, well, who? And she's like, Zach. And I was like,
so you turned towards Zach and you said, Zach. And he said yes. And you said, why'd you take it home? Or did you call it early? He said yes. And then you said why? And he said because it sucked. Because that's how Zach talks to people.
Yeah.
Which is just how he talks to people.
I was really excited, so I kind of lost my cool.
Sure.
Everything was just...
From what I saw from that point is that you have your little clique here, and that's fine. I don't care. Like, people are friends, and that's great. But you kind of started going around to all of your little clique members, your friends, and getting sympathy from all of them. I saw, and I understand that you were upset, and of course your friends are going to console you, but it was like I was watching, and like systematically you were going to like each person, one after another, and like, telling them about what happened. And that right there is the start of something very, very poisonous to the environment here. Does that make sense? Obviously we addressed the issue of questioning Zach. First of all, it wasn't even his call, but if it were his call, it would have been 100% okay that it was his call, because that's his show. If he sees something, a lot of times you guys just don't see it. I mean, your clotheslines, we've talked about your clotheslines 100 million times, but I feel like you just don't see it. We have a bird's eye view at Night Hawk. We can see everything. So the reason it got called home was for your safety, and honestly for your to kind of like save face with your ability to wrestle there in the future.
Got there.
This is chicken breast.
Yes, sir.
And a protein shake.
Ooh, is it in water?
In water.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Towns.
He's such a liar. It's sugar water. Fatty.
He's drinking sugar water over
This is
here.
an ice cream sundae. What are you doing there? What is it? Chicken and a protein shake.
It's sugar
Get off
water,
my balls.
He just poured sugar
see
in
that?
water.
That's how you become a gorilla. Let's don't get that ring of honor about it. No. That's protein.
Protein. Look that. Oh, marvelous. Come on, marvelous.
I saw you, and what's the first thing I said? Do you remember?
I mean, you pulled me aside.
I walked right up to you and I said, don't you ever question any agent or anybody in a position of leadership here taking anything home again. And that was it. And it wasn't that you can't question or you can't have your own thoughts or you can't have opinions or you can't bring things to us. But when it comes to stuff like that, it's nobody, I promise you, nobody here is screwing with anybody and taking things away from people just to take it away from people because there's something personal. If you have to take something home early, for instance, it's either because we're over time, it's because it's unsafe, it's because it's just not going well, which is making it harder for everyone else on the show to get those people back. You have to understand that there's a purpose behind it, and it's a learning moment, and then we regroup, and we hit training the next week, and we work on the stuff that we saw, which is what we've done and what has happened. All of a sudden, it seems like it's starting to click in your head. So what we want to leave you with is you have to trust the people above you that are trying to guide you. And you have to understand that it is never, ever, ever a personal thing. And I know it's easier said than done because we all take personal shots or feel things are personal. If the crowd turns on us, we almost take it personal because we're like, oh, I'm working so hard, why would you? So from top to bottom, we all have to work on that. But you just can't, I'm going to use a word that he used earlier, cliques. We're always very proud of telling people when they come in here that this isn't a cliquey environment. Like, we're all one unit and we're all working together and everybody believes in this mission more than anywhere else. When that stuff starts to happen, you start creating this groups against leaders and against other groups, and we can't have that. Like, we can't. So that's why it's being addressed.
In 3, 2. Hey boss, you think I got a shot with Alligato when you're done with her? You know, give her a shoulder to cry on?
Well, as long as, Hoodie's girlfriend don't mind, go for it. I don't care.
No! Hey! What is happening right now? What is going on?
He's working out.
This is not working. Is that a bag of chips and a Coke in the gym? Yeah. Please, really? Boss, please listen to me. Listen.
I'm doing what you asked me to do.
You have a match tonight with Alligato, okay? I don't know what a gato is, but it sounds terrifying.
Brother.
What?
It's a cat.
It's a cat.
It's Spanish for cat. Yeah.
What, you would... Get this out of here. Get this out of here.
That close.
I'm going to make a challenge to you. I would like you to be on your way to green shirt in the next 3 or 4 months. I think we can do that. It's going to take more work than what you're putting in right now. I think you know that. But I really want you to get on that roster. I want you to start having matches, and I want to feel good about you having those matches. So let's, again, hitting the weights, it's diet, it's being here, it's practicing your craft. Let's get you into that green shirt. Let's get you on the shows, okay? Can we do that?
I want you there by October 14th.
At the super fun slide in Stockville, Nebraska.
And there's
right?
some gorillas coming
There's
down.
some gorillas at the top of the slide. Let's zoom in. Here we go. They just won some tag team gold and are going to celebrate with a super fun slide.
I'm gonna win! I'm gonna win! Hoodie win!
You're dramatic.
Brother,
Did you see that? What did you think of that? Boring. Whoa! Oh, he's taking off.
Did she send you the character idea that she has? Did you?
We talked about it the other night. You said you were bouncing out of things.
The anime idea?
Yeah, okay.
And I like it. I like it, but again, like I told you in the message, it's going to take tons of dedication from you. It's going to take a huge financial commitment because you can't be an anime character without really nice gear. You know, really extravagant, bright colors. You know, it's got to have some cool like designs to it.
You're a fan of anime,
Yeah,
so you understand.
You understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to really invest in yourself, and that investment starts with your physical appearance, your performance in the ring, Those are the first steps. So let's start doing that, okay? All right. Thank you. Good job. Get there, back out there.
In 3, 2. Hey, boss.
Yo.
You think I got a shot with Alligato when you're done with her? You know, give her a shoulder to cry on?
Well, you know, does Hoodie's girlfriend mind?
Hey, yo!
Hey!
What is going on right now? What is happening?
Do what he told you.
This is not work. Is that a Coke?
Yeah.
Is that a bag of...
Look how much he
This
sweat.
is the gym. You brought these things to the gym, brother?
Of course.
Boss, listen to me. I need you to
am
listen.
listening to you. I'm working out.
Listen, you have a match with Alligato tonight, okay? I don't know what a gato is, but it sounds terrifying. Okay?
Brother.
What?
It's cat. It's a cat.
It's a cat.
Spanish.
I don't want a chip, okay, brother? Listen. You two better get serious right now, okay?
We are serious.
You need to get serious because we're not just talking about milestone. We're not just talking about tonight. We're talking about our reputation. We're talking about the 4-point cartel. You know what? I'm upping this right now,
Brother.
We need to up this. What?
That's the incline.
All right, well then we're gonna up the speed too. Speed. Here we go. Here we go, boss.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, brother. That's how you work out. That's how you work out. Right there. Keep it up, boss.
We got this. We got this. Here.
That's how you work out right there. Woo! Nikita.
I don't like the Captain America movie because like the CGI doesn't look cool. So like, and Batman and Superman was the worst movie ever because like they just like have all this thing. Shut up! Just shut up!
You love Starbucks.
I know what the Winchell's like too. Like what?
You love Starbucks.
Yeah, I like Starbucks because there's one right across the street.
You know
from my
what?
house.
They're not open like
Yeah, you don't hear me like, oh, this coffee doesn't taste like Colombian beans. Oh God.
The Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy is the only establishment in Colorado to get true professional wrestling training from coaches with credentials available nowhere else in the state, including former WWE head writer Vince Russo. MPWA is the official training facility of the Rocky Mountain Pro Wrestling brand and offers over 10 training sessions a week, including beginners, advanced, and now kids classes. MPWA will teach you proper fundamentals, in-ring technique, and cardio conditioning. Here you can attend Rocky Mountain Pro's live ITV tapings and major events, meeting and working with world-class talent. If you are serious about becoming a professional wrestler, then MPWA is the place for you. Located at I-76 in Sheridan, inside Grudge Training Center in Arvada, Colorado.